Gardner Minshew made his first start of the season for the Eagles in relief of an injured Jalen Hurts. How did he do? A lot of times when a team plays a backup quarterback, you'll see opposing defenses try to send a lot of pressure his way, try to muddy snaps post look and get pressure. And the Cowboys sent pressure 8 times that they blitzed Minshew, and we're going to take a look at all 8 plays. On this first one, it's going to be a 5-man pressure. All 5 of these guys up on the line are coming for Dallas. The Eagles are going to run a route concept. We've got a crossing route, and then we've sort of got a deep in route and then a shallow in route. And what you're going to see is as soon as this crossing route sort of clears the linebacker, Minshew is going to trigger on this throw. And so we'll watch the play here. Clears, boom, he hits his back foot and he sticks it in the ground and he completes this pass to Quez Watkins. I actually thought this was a pretty poor route from Quez Watkins. I know that might surprise some people, but as soon as he clears this linebacker, the only person that can take him is the safety. He should be flattening this route out right here, but instead he's going to bring it upfield more. He's going to invite contact, invite this being a tougher throw than it needs to be, but Minshew still hits it. And so Quez could have made this an easier throw, but Minshew hits on the first blitz of the game. Now on this play, we're going to see this top linebacker is going to blitz. So again, this is a 5-man pressure. This is going to be cover 1. It's what the Cowboys ran almost exclusively against their pressures with 1 safety deep. So they weren't really changing the looks a whole lot. And we're going to hit just an in route here to our receiver on the slot. You can watch the timing on this drop back. Hits top of his drop. Now, as soon as that linebacker comes, he knows this is cover 1. Boom. Stick your foot in the ground. Hits it right over the middle. That's an easy completion to move the sticks. Now let's move on to another one. This time there's going to be 6 guys up on the line. And a lot of times when you get this double A-gap mug look, guys in both of the A-gaps, you're going to drop one or both of them. A lot of times it's whichever one the center doesn't open up towards is the guy that you're going to drop. But the Cowboys are actually going to send all 6, and it becomes cover 1 behind. You might wonder how it can be cover 1 if they're sending 6, there's 5 receivers, 1 safety deep, that's 12. But you know if you send 6 that the running back has to stay in to block or you get a free runner. And so the Cowboys disregard having anyone in coverage on the running back. This is going to be your cover 1 guy. At the bottom of the screen, we're going to have an in route paired with a corner route, and we're going to trigger on that route and make a good anticipation throw here. So first thing is the blitz pickup. We'll look at that from the back, and boom, you hit the in route at the top of the drop, and you get the first down. Now, notice 27 shifts over to this side late, and so they've pretty much guaranteed at this point with the shift that the center is going this way. So they're trying to isolate number 27 on the running back. It works, and yet Kenny Gainwell is going to step up. Boom, meets him in the hole. That's a pretty good pass block rep from your backup running back. Minshew hits the back foot. Gets a little funky with the arm angle here. If you watch this, kind of gets a little bit of a sidearm throw on that, but he hits Devonta Smith over the middle. And contrary to what the Cowboys defenders were signaling there, it was in fact a first down on 3rd and 5. Now let's look at this play. This time you're going to have a cornerback blitz. So you're sending these 4 guys and the cornerback. It's a 5-man pressure. They show single high on this. And it's going to be man coverage on this solo tight end. And I think what's happening here is you've got a linebacker that's sort of high-lowing on Dallas Goedert. He has Dallas Goedert if he goes shallow or he helps out, and the safety has Dallas Goedert if he goes deep. So I think it's kind of a 2-over-1 here. What are you going to play? And so as soon as he goes deep, the linebacker passes him off, and it's a nice little pitch and catch there. Dallas Goedert goes up and fights at the catch point. That's a pretty good throw by Minshew. You might like to see that broken off more towards the sideline. At the point that he starts to throw this ball right now, he sees that the safety is the one that's coming to make this play. You'd like to see this route end up more over here, this route and throw, but Goddard does a good job getting his head around, and you can see that he sort of takes a step, like he wants to get to the sideline, but he sees where the ball is coming, and he's got to bend that back inside, and he makes the contested catch, comes down with it for a big play. Quez Watkins, that's how you fight for the ball at the catch point. This is the one play against blitzing that didn't really work. This is going to be a 5-man pressure, and it's going to be cover 1 again, and it's going to be a screen pass. We're going to try to hit the little screen here, and I just feel like the receivers block the wrong guy. We're going to see the receivers come out to block like this, and of course, this guy's going to come in and he's going to make the play. It felt like to me instead, you would want them blocking these inside guys. If you're already moving to the inside, you don't really need to worry about this outside corner. You're going to outrun him. Get your puller, get upfield. I just felt like the receivers targeted this poorly. So we hit it, we get it out, but you can see we're going out to target these guys that, can he really make a play on this? He can't even get close. He's in off coverage, and there's no way your lineman's getting out there in time. So that one sort of gets blown up. So really the only negative play we've seen against the Blitz so far, and it wasn't really on Minshew. Thought it was just poor blocking by the receivers. This time we're going to see 6 rushing again. We've got 2 in the A gap. Both are going to come. Again, this is going to become cover 1. And we already talked about how you can rush 6 and still have cover 1. You're forcing the running back to block. Who we want to watch on this play is Zach Pascal, who is going to sort of chip and then run a crossing route. And at the top of the screen, we're going to have more of like a deep in route. This is what we're looking at. But you can see nothing is going to be there. And Minshew does a good job of escaping the pocket. And watch the scramble drill here from Devonta Smith. He's so good. He sees Minshew being flushed out, and he's going to get back to the sideline, rolling with the play. And Minshew is going to find him. That's an impressive throw. We'll see it from the back angle here, and it's a little bit more impressive. But it's a good blitz pickup. He gets a little happy in the pocket here. There's really no reason to slide out to the right. He's not trusting Gainwell to pick up this block, and he creates pressure on the right. Got the little happy feet, chopping the feet, but he's able to turn his shoulders, and that's a pretty good throw on the move against your body to Devonta Smith. Now let's look at this one. This time it's going to be a 5-man rush. We're sending the 5 linemen and this 1 linebacker. And again, it's going to be cover 1 man. Cover 1 man is almost exclusively what they ran behind blitzes. And A.J. Brown at the top of the screen is going to just run an in route. And it's against off coverage. And just watch the timing on this throw. It's so impressive. Right here. The ball's already out, right? Look at when he starts his throwing motion. Minshew plants, he's throwing the ball right here as A.J. Brown's coming out of his break. He's got all kinds of room to put the ball into. Really good timing, really good ball from Gardner Minshew. A.J. Brown takes a big hit there from the safety. And then finally, this is the touchdown to Devonta Smith. This is against cover 0. There's nobody in the middle of the field. This is straight up man coverage. In cover 0, you're playing inside leverage. If you can just draw a straight line here from Devonta Smith's inside foot, it pretty much meets up with the corner's outside foot. He's funneling Devonta Smith to the outside, which is what you do in cover 1. You don't want to give up the in breaker. But look, as soon as he flips his hips here, he lines up, flips his hips. He's pushing Smith outside, which is great because seeing cover 0, we already know this. We've got an out-breaking route on. This is just as easy of a throw as you're going to get. Now, pressure's in your face, but look at when he starts this throw. It's this drop, boom. We're already starting to throw right here. And Smith is on the 5-yard line. Look at where he catches the ball. He catches the ball all the way out here, but he's up here when it starts. Really good anticipation and timing throw from Gardner Minshew. On the day, Minshew was 8 of 8 for 96 yards and a touchdown. He had a perfect passer rating against the Blitz on Sunday. And even, more astounding than that, he was also better under pressure. Under pressure, his QB rating went up 27.5 points versus when he was kept clean in the pocket. Now, I didn't think Minshew really settled in the pocket until the second half. Obviously, the 4th down at the end of the game was not good. But overall, I thought Minshew did a really good job with some mobility in the pocket, sliding in the pocket, and making plays under pressure. Thought it was a really good game by Minshew, especially for a guy making his first start of the season.